Now, the real question we're going to ask as we get close to that run chase is the big role going to be played by Rashid Khan. Both gentlemen have already mentioned it, Michael. But just like Jofra was up front for Hyderabad, Rashid Khan is going to be very, very key when the Rajasthan Royals come to chase. Look at his numbers so far, and it's often bowling at certain times, difficult times, consistent times really for him.
Yeah, well, he bowls mainly out of the power play, so the Sunrisers keep him up their sleeves for those periods of around, you can see there, he generally bowls his first over around 7 or 8, and then he just kind of manoeuvres himself to around the 16th, 17th over mark, and that's exactly what's going to happen today. If you look at the chase and think, right, 159 chase, if they play Rashid Khan well, they'll hit him for 25, so they're going to need 134 off 16 overs to win the game on a pitch that's slow. That's why I think the chase will be very, very difficult. They somehow need to hit Rashid Khan into the pockets. I mean, he's bowled 24 overs in this year's IPL. He's only been hit for 9 boundaries. So he's not a bowler that you can generally strike to the boundary. But can they work a way of hitting it into the pockets for more twos and try and get him to go for 6 or 7, get him for 25, 28, but don't lose too many wickets? The problem I have with this chase is that a panicking team, a team that's not playing with confidence, will think that they're going to have to destroy the power play to get ahead of the chase because Rashid Khan's coming on. And it might be that they go so hard in the power play that they lose too many wickets, and then the doom and gloom is gone. They somehow have to play very smart in the power play. If they can get to 30, 35, 45, something like that, 1 wicket down, they've got a chance of winning the game. If they try and get to 60 in the power play, I think they might lose 2 or 3 wickets and it could be game over. They've got to make sure they've got wickets in hand and players in when Rashid Khan comes onto the bowl.
Joy, just to finish up on Rashid Khan, of course it's his brilliance, but how much of Rashid Khan's genius has been the skill that he imparts? How much is the reputation he comes onto the field with?
I think it's no longer reputation, because a lot of people come with big reputations on here. You see a lot of these guys and not all of them succeed. People have come with huge reputations and done nothing in the IPL. But I'm going to throw this question back at you, because I know you spent a lot of time with Rashid Khan, both in the CPL and I think last year in the IPL as well. You did quite a few interviews. What is so special about this man? What makes him so special?
Well, to me, honestly, as I said, from a layperson's perspective, just spending time with him, I must have gone out for dinner, 4 times in Trinidad this time, socially distanced, of course, with him and occasionally with Nabi. And it's just the mental fortitude of the man. He's very simple and he likes to have a laugh, but he's always talking cricket. He's always thinking. He was even looking at the menu going, no, this is not tomorrow's batting order that I'm going to feast on. This is actually the food I'm looking at. So he has a laugh at himself. He talks about such things, and his ability to come back. If he's gone 4 overs for 40, and I keep coming back to that when he got hit against at Mohali last season or 2 seasons ago, his ability to come back and say that, never mind, that was history. What I do tomorrow matters. And I think that's going to stand him in good stead, Michael.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's just got that presence that all great players have. They enjoy the big stage. I think he keeps it very simple. For someone that bowls a lot of tricks, I think his simplicity is immense. He bowls to hit the stumps. He bowls mainly googlies to the right-handers with the odd one that spins away, but not too many. He bowls into the surface. He doesn't bowl too full. And he's basically saying to the batters, you're going to have to take the risk. He doesn't bowl many really bad balls. So he's saying to the batsman, you're going to have to dance down, or you're going to have to try and take the risk. You're going to have to play the big lap slug or the big sweep. And if you miss, I'll hit. Very, very simple game plan. He bowls it very quickly. And I just think on this kind of surface, he could have a real day out. If he gets it right, and Rajasthan, for instance, if he comes on the ball in the 8th and the rate's already got to the likes of 10 or 11s, I think he'll have a field day. They've somehow got to try. It's so difficult when you're chasing this kind of total. Get out of the traps without losing wickets, and they have to have players in when he comes on. If they've got new batsmen in when he comes on, game over.